Excited to bring up our next performer, everybody. Recently performed in Atlantic City at Trump Plaza. Recently performed at Foxwoods Casino. Always available on satellite radio. And was on Last Comic Standing. Please welcome Joseph Anthony to your stage, everybody.
Thank you, Josh. I thought you said welcome to the stage. Is that coming soon? No matter, I think this looks like a driftwood. No matter what happens tonight, I will never forget this night. Never. Not just because that it's a Letterman audition, but I've never performed in the same room with Canisius before. Life is very stressful indeed, and it got even more stressful in the past 2 years with the economic situation. I got hit pretty hard. It made me do things that I haven't done in a while, such as visit my parents quite often. It's not because I don't love them. I do love them. I don't really like them very much, but the visiting them often had more to do with the fact that they're 80 years old. And they have the most enormous supply of prescription medication you can imagine. Walgreens is jealous. So I would visit them often, and they'd be like, "You're the greatest, son." I'd be like, "I love you guys." And while I'm here, Dad, I got a headache. Can I get you need a Percocet? No, you better make it 40. It's a really bad headache. And I would get home, and everybody's asleep, and now I have to mentally deal with the problems of life. So I would take a few Percocets and sit on the couch. Well, I wasn't really sitting on the couch. I was sort of sewn to the couch. I was one with the couch, and I had a remote in my hand, and I wanted to watch some television, but I didn't have the energy to change the channel. Apparently, I'm the only Percocet junkie in the room, but I'll move on. The point is that stress is a really debilitating thing. It attacks your body. Not only will it make you physically sick, you lose the desire to self-preserve, if you will. Like late night eating. This is my downfall. To sort of what they call emotional eating. And I'll eat late at night, and it's like now I get out of the shower. And I used to have a nice six-pack and a chest, and I got out of the shower, and I'm like, that's my head. I recognize it because most of my hair is still black. I don't use it anymore, but I recognize it. But who is that pregnant woman hugging me? I used to have nipples. They were right here. Now they're gravitating to the east and to the west. My nipples are moving under my arms. I swear to God, they're just dripping. Sometimes I put deodorant on and I nick my nipples. And I'm out in public with 2 white stains, and people are like, "What are you, lactating?" I'm like, "No, it's I nicked my nipple with the arrow." For his birthday, we got my son this game We Fit. You may be familiar with it, where you have to get on the game. It's a physical video game, and when you get it, you got to set up your character. It weighs you, it balances you, and it gives you your age according to your health, according to the game. Now, my wife is already 7 years older than me, and when people learn of this fact, they say, "Wow, I thought she was younger than you." To top it off, she got on the game, and the game said that her age was 2 years younger than her actual age. So she boasted, and I said, "That's because you're sucking the living soul out of my body." So hesitantly, I got on this thing because my kids wanted me to, and I got on the game, and they said they had played the game before at friend's house, and they had never seen this before. Never. My little character, my little wee guy, he just laid down on the screen, and this big red message came up and said, "Kill yourself." And I'm like, that's a little abrasive. Very stressed out, and like I said, I messed around with substances, and that didn't work, and I eat fluffernutters at night, and nothing is getting solved, and sometimes you just gotta take a walk. Just take a walk. Just get away from it all to clear your head. And I did this on this one particular day. I did just that. I took a walk in a park, and I found myself engrossed in these group of mentally challenged people as they were playing. And I started to sit there and gaze upon them as they frolicked. And I started to think these thoughts. I said, oh my God, look at these people that may never know a loveless, sexless marriage. These poor people might never know two beautiful children that no matter what you do for them, it's never quite good enough. They'll never know a career with dreams that constantly blow up in your face. Will they ever know the meanings of the words repossession, foreclosure, or community service? I think not. They'll never know 8,000 in real estate taxes, 12 different insurance payments, 53,000 in unpaid credit card debt, all the things that I am supposedly so fortunate to have. And as I stand, a little voice deep in the back of my subconscious whispered, oh my God, I wish I was retarded. I'm so glad you're enjoying that because I don't think the TV audience is going to like it as much. But let me just give a disclaimer and get out of here. I am not picking on a group of people that may be defenseless to stick up for themselves. What I'm talking about is someone like me, maybe someone like you, that's having some problem, that's had a bad day. You've had a bad day, that's all, just a bad day, that's all I'm talking about. And on a day like that, don't you just want someone to tell you, okay, back on the van.
Keep it off for Jesse, man.